Shalom, 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 everybody. This is Ivan, the Trinity of Water, with another Preparation for a Purpose television show. So I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know who it is, or when it might come about, when this specific person, me or people, need to hear this message. But this message is about the 0 point. Feeling like you are zero and you have no one. I'm gonna say that again. Feeling like you're a zero, a dud, nothing, and you have no one. Not even one. What God, source, whatever makes you feel comfortable, revealed to me is you're in a position of being fitted for a tailor-made suit. Because the suit that you were wearing, it didn't fit you appropriately. Meaning your surroundings, your family, or specific people from your family, your choices, it was kind of hanging off of you. Anyone who knows about suits, they know when you have a suit that's tailored to your specific body, it fits you differently. It looks exquisite. It's a completely different look. It could be the exact same suit, but once you get it tailor-made for you. So if you're asking yourself, why didn't I get that job I wanted? Or why did I lose that job that I had and I wanted it so much? Why didn't I get that woman or that man that I wanted so bad? Why? Why do I seem to be the outcast in the family? Why I can't have somebody that I really want, or something that I really want? Why didn't I get that raise? Whatever the situation might be, God told me to tell you, because you're being fitted in a tailor-made suit. You need to be still and know that it was only God. Because if God told me to tell you, if I would have gave you that job that you wanted, then the job would have got the glory. If I would have gave you that husband or wife that you wanted, then they would have got the glory. If I would have worked through your mother or your father to make you feel better about your situation, then they would have got the glory. But to be still, be at a 0 point. That's 0 point. Be still. And you gonna know that it was only God, not man. And that's the meaning of all glory goes to God, to source, to the most infinite, the most high. Because when you're at that point, it's like being put on a timeout. But don't look at it as a punishment. Look at it as a time to reflect on yourself, to reflect on your spirit, to reflect on your truth. So you can get ready to serve and move. Reflect on your why. Why do I do the things the way I do them? Why did I actually want this? And what you're gonna find out, see, you have to be, when you're getting tailored, you can't be moving around everywhere. Because they're you can't be moving, you can't be agitated. So God told me to tell you, when I was trying to talk to you, you were moving. When I was trying to talk to you, you were too busy at the job. When I was trying to talk to you, you was too busy hanging with that man or hanging with that female. When I was trying to talk to you, you could not hear me. So now I'm going to I'm going to push all that out the way. I need you to be still so you can know that I am God. So if you're hearing this, this is your season of stillness. That was only to put you on a time out from the world so you can be tailor-made to the person that you need to be. And that is glorious in itself. That is something that you take pride in. That is something that is immaculate. You zero. Think of an egg. You feel like you got a shell over you. Like it's something just blocking everything from you. Because you're about to be hatched. You're at a 0 point. Think of the number 0 is just so brilliant. You know, I think the one, everybody says starts, you say count this, you start with 1, but it's a number before 1. I like to call it the number of instruction. 0 so humble. 0 says, go ahead, number 1, you can beat it, you can get the win, you can get the 1. But 0 is so powerful because that's the instruction. But you know what? Whether it's number 1 through 9, when that 0 comes after it, what happens? It magnifies it. 1 0 magnifies any number. So if you don't have any 1, you got the right number that you need. You made the right call, even if you had to unconsciously make it. This is your confirmation to know that you need a tailor-made suit, but you were too agitated. Now be still. God said, be still. Because I need you to know I'm God. So be still. Don't move. Don't make no moves. Be still. Because obviously the decisions that you were making, the choices that you were making were going to lead you to a road that you weren't meant to go down. So through the divine glory and the divine mercy of my God, you're being placed at a place of stillment. You're at the 0 point. And you know, I've been there and I understand it doesn't feel so good. I understand how you can feel like you're worthless. I can understand how you might have had inclinations that you were called for something much greater than what you're doing, but what you see with your physical eyes doesn't reflect that. And you start questioning so many things. You start saying, why me? Why me? Why me? Why I feel I deserve this. And all the time, you just didn't come how you thought it should come. But all the time, you were just being prepared. See, unlike the sun, the moon, and animals, things, nature, it's fixed. It's fixed to do the job that it was meant to do. But us as humans, we need to be prepared. We need to be tailored to suit us for what we're ready to do. See, that tailor making is the preparation. That's why I call my channel Preparation for Purpose. You're being prepared to walk in your purpose. You're being prepared to know. Now when things start to open up, you know who to give the glory to. So when you get the business that you wanted, or you get the contract that you wanted, and you get the mate that you wanted, and you get the relationships that you wanted and always hoped for, you know that that's just icing on the cake. But you know the glory of your happiness, the glory of your joy, all glory goes literally to God. Because it had not been for the God that was on my side, where would I I be, those scriptures open up. And now you're living them. Where would you be? If everything, think about it, we start reflecting. If you would get everything that you thought that you wanted, where would you be? So if it truly has not been for God that was on your side, quite literally, where would you be? Be still. This message is confirmation. Be still. If you're hearing my voice, be still. If you feel this, now if you don't hear this in your ears and you hear it in your heart, be still and know that it is God trying to get your attention. Because it's God that's tailor-making that suit. Source is tailor-making that suit to fit you. And once that suit is finished, you can no longer be still. You just burst into action. Whoever I'm talking to, whenever I'm talking to them, stay encouraged, stay still, stay humble, and don't be afraid of your truth. Because sometimes the truth can really hurt. But it's necessary to live the life that you were meant to live. It is your birthright. This is your second birth. You're being hatched again. You're in the egg. It's your second birth to who you were always meant to be. The false you didn't work for you. The false you was not how God saw you. Say God knew you before you was in even in your mother's womb. Knows you so much better than you know yourself. So this is your rebirth into who you really are, who God always knew you could be. And I'm not going to say to be, who you are. And then things start connecting. Stay encouraged. And as I like to say this word, and I still haven't, I don't know why, but I just like to say this word at the end of every message I do. Love.